Good afternoon. I hope you guys are doing well today. I know a lot of people are wondering about the market. We're getting a lot of calls and emails about how the stock market's doing, how folks' 401ks are doing. I thought I'd answer a few questions or emails that I've actually received. One of them came in. It said, Troy, should I move my 401k to more of a cash position? We are getting killed, as you know. I tried to play with it on the website and it did not seem to allow me to do this. Thanks. Appreciate your response. So our advice is actually to not move everything to cash right now. This is the time to stay calm and hang in there. Those in a diversified portfolio, which is what we've always suggested for all of our clients, will be just fine. Those who move to cash and lock in those losses will be hurt. In fact, some will be hurt considerably. We don't suggest solving a short-term problem with a long-term solution. Market timing is dangerous, and even the experts get this wrong sometimes. To correctly time the market, you've got to time it perfectly twice. When to sell and when to buy back. It's hard. It's not possible. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's really, really very, very hard. And that's even with individual stocks. The high would have been in mid-February when everything could have been moved to cash, hindsight's 2020, and moved back into the market now that things are low. Really, really hard to do with stocks. Now, if we had a crystal ball and known to sell in mid-February when things were at their peak, bought back in now when things were at their bottom, our timing would have looked pretty good. But to move everything to cash now, selling when things are near the bottom is insane. I mean, it's easy to look smart in retrospect, right? But pointless to play the game of coulda, shoulda, woulda. Market timing is less reasonable with mutual funds that have forward pricing where the price fluctuates throughout the day but settles at the close of market. It's impossible to capitalize on shifts in the market throughout the day, so just hang tight and don't make any big moves. Mutual funds are diversified pools of stock that are ideal for long-term investing, not market timing. And 401k plans are built with these mutual funds because the time horizon is really, really long, decades long for most people. Reallocating, rebalancing investments should be driven by changes in your lifestyle, like getting older, changing your risk tolerance, lifestyle changes, not driven by changes in the market. But I need to condition all of this advice on the underlying principle that we preach every single time we meet with employees. It is important to remain broadly diversified and appropriately diversified based upon your age, based upon your risk tolerance. Most of the employees and most of the plans that we work with have followed this advice. About 95% or more are using professionally diversified portfolios in most cases. But for those who ignored this advice and have all of their money concentrated in just a few holdings, it is a very, very dangerous time to be self-directing. For what it's worth, I haven't moved any of my own money to cash. I'm not recommending that any of our clients do that either.